Arataki Itto was an instant fan favorite in the Genshin community. Maybe it's because he has an awesome design, or possibly it's because he has an overbearing but somewhat charismatic personality. Since he's confirmed to be released on the second half of the 2.3 update, here are some facts you may or may not know about Arataki Itto. Just a heads up, there will be some spoilers for the story. Most of you should know this, but he fought and lost against Sara before the Traveler traveled to Inazuma. He was one of the many victims who lost their visions during the Vision Hunt decree. What you may not know is that unlike many Vision users who lost their will and ambitions, Itto was seemingly not affected. It was the opposite. He was actually even more motivated to challenge Sara. A reason is because his personality is so competitive, it outweighs the effects of a lost vision. If you looked at the billboards throughout Inazuma, Itto causes quite a commotion by harassing Sara. It's actually quite funny to see them communicate with each other, especially on how annoyed Sara gets. During the war, in one dialogue, you actually see Sara saying "don't get killed either, idiot Crimson Oni," so it's nice to see her somewhat care about him despite being annoyed. But I totally see why shippers ship the two. Itto does get his vision back as seen on one of the billboards, but even though he gets it back, he still challenges Sara to a duel. If you want to read more about their conversation on the billboards, credit goes to their Reddit user Lumine Plays, and I'll link their post in the description. On the topic of his rivalry with Sara, Itto once challenged her to a sumo match. Initially, Sara agreed without knowing it was going to be a sumo wrestling match, but upon hearing about it, she didn't show up. Speaking about personality, it's a known fact that he's a very loud individual, to the point where Sayu gets annoyed with him for interrupting her sleep. He's also known to cause a lot of commotion in Inazuma and has a history with the authorities. Apparently, Itto gets arrested a lot. One of his gang members, Shinobu, has to constantly bail him out. She's also the one who keeps him in check in case Itto goes a bit overboard with his actions, and is seemingly the one who pays for any damages. Despite being an Oni, a leader of a gang, and causing a lot of commotion in town, he's actually a very friendly person. Most citizens of Inazuma find him annoying, but never showed any resentment or anger towards him. Arataki Itto is known to play games with children, especially along with Yoimiya. He often has friendly competitions with her, such as eating contest. Itto also apparently takes snacks away from Shota when winning in games. He's the kid that gives daily commissions to you if you forgot who he is. Itto also really likes beetle fighting as a hobby, often creating arenas for kids to enjoy. This is a reason why his ascension material is the Oni Kabuto. Another fact about Arataki Itto is that he's extremely competitive, if that wasn't obvious already. What you may not know is that he nearly died competing against Yaemiko in a ramen eating contest. So if you talk to the food street vendor, he'll tell you about the story. So as an Oni, he is allergic to beans found in fried tofu. Despite being allergic, he kept eating till he won, almost killing himself in the process. So yeah, the guy hates losing so much he'd rather risk death than losing. An interesting little fact is Ushi, the little bowl he carries and throws at enemies, is actually an official member of the Arataki gang. Itto is also known to change his nickname or title a lot. It's mainly to fit a specific situation. For example, he'll call himself Arataki the Strongest Itto, or the Oni Sumo King, even no prison food for me. Again, this shows he has a very playful personality. Itto may also be related to a famous Inazuma martial artist known as Arataki of the Front Gate. Not much is known about him, but the school Arataki Art is supposedly one of the 4 famous schools in Inazuma. Maybe Itto is a student, or again, somehow related. So if you have Toma, his voice line suggests that he wants to meet and befriend Itto despite hearing about his overbearing personality, but Toma more so specifically wants to network with him since it could be beneficial. Finally, Arataki Itto may only be part Oni. There's no backstory as of yet in regards to his origins, but rumors within the community says he's not fully Oni, but there are no confirmation on his heritage. Well, there you have it, folks. A few facts about Arataki Itto. I'm definitely going to summon him on his banner. Actually, I'm guaranteed to get him, so that's good news. Kokumi never came home, so Arataki Itto will. But comment down below to let me know if you're going to summon for him. As always, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future Genshin Impact videos. I also did a power lore breakdown on Tartaglia if you're interested. And as always, have a great day and good luck on your gacha summons.